Matthew.
This is the timeline that we are experiencing, and this is probably how it ends.
Does it bother you that
What?
Trump met with Bibi?
I mean, we knew he was going to meet with Bibi, but for him to say, hey, you know how you guys are worried about our relationship with Israel, and you're worried about my relationship with Bibi, and you're worried about my relationship with the Zionists, and you're worried about the way that we're handling Gaza and the Gaza Strip and Palestine and this rebuilding of the Third Temple of Jerusalem. You know how you're worried about that? Well, it's true. So don't worry, because your suspicions are correct. That's what we're doing. And it's like, wait, what? There's no shame.
Don't worry. We're not going to hell. Oh, by the way, we're going to hell. And we're going together.
And Trump goes on this thing with Bibi, and they're standing next to her, like holding hands. And he goes, oh, just like the Holocaust, there are October 7th deniers. They killed the people, and they raped the women, and they beheaded the babies. And we're like, what the hell? The beheading of babies, raping women, this stuff has been factually disproven by almost every single news outlet in America at this point.
Debunked.
Everyone has debunked this, that this did not actually happen.
Never happened, sir.
It was a narrative day one, but over time, they couldn't cover it up forever. And everyone in the world, at least at this point, knows that didn't happen. The only people that, even Ben Shapiro got fact-checked on this.
Yes, he did.
But for Trump to be out there and be like, oh yeah, it's like you October 7th deniers are like the Holocaust deniers.
So let me play.
How can you compare the two, number one?
I know. Can I play deep devil's advocate? The deep devil's advocate that the Q and the alt-right, maybe even the radical right would say is that it's all part of the plan. He's playing the 5D chess, and he's working with Bibi to get him in a position where Bibi is exposed. I've heard this really interesting model that holds a little bit of water, and the model is you've heard this. It's the whole dark to light. How do you expose the dark to light? You must bring the dark to the forefront so that all may see. And so the Q people are saying, oh my gosh, Trump is bringing all the Zionists to the front. He's bringing all the oligarchs to the front. He's bringing all the tech overlords to the front so that we may see in pure light that this is the evil. And because they're in the forefront now, we're able to do diligence and dig in and see all the evil that they're doing. And that's how he's going to expose the evil, and good will reign.
If you want to expose the evil, expose Pizzagate.
Bro,
until you expose Pizzagate, you're talking shit.
That was deep. Not wrong. Not wrong.
I'm playing 5D chess with the oligarchs and the billionaires and the tech overlords, which I personally benefit from, which all my companies benefit from, which I get everything from, which my kids are involved in, my son-in-law is involved in, my daughter's involved in. That's what we're exposing. But the real evil, it's being taken care of. You'll just never know. It doesn't make any sense.
You mean like Epstein's List?
Epstein's List?
Be nice to see that for once.
Pizzagate?
Yeah, it's a real thing. All right. I mean, we also have, I can go even darker, but I'll hold off here. So here's my question. Are you concerned that Trump seems like, from an optics standpoint, because I want to close this loop here in my brain. It's all about me.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. It's all about me. Are you concerned that the optics of this relationship with Trump and Bibi is a good thing or a bad thing? Just short answer. Is this a harbinger of death for the future of America, or is this don't worry about it, brah? They just chingus. They just friends, man. They just hanging out like you and me. No worries here.
So the Zionists have a clear plan.
You keep using this word Zionist. Some people don't realize what, and maybe it's okay. What's the difference between a Zionist and a Hebrew Israelite?
So Zionists are not all Jewish.
Okay.
There is a huge collection of them, which are Christians. Marco Rubio is a Zionist. He's not Jewish. Pete Hegseth is not Jewish. He's a Zionist, right? Elise Stefanik is a Zionist. She's not Jewish. Actually, the entire cabinet is full of Zionists that aren't Jewish.
So is this like a club?
It's like a political party, actually.
Is it like Weight Watchers?
It's like, I don't even know what to call them. It's like the Weight Watcher. I don't. I have no analogy.
How do you become a Zionist?
don't
Will,
know.
can you do your job? How do you become a Zionist? Is there like a application process? Is there like a ritual or rite that I need to? Do I need to join a Mason lodge?
Well, the Zionists were created by Theodor Herschel,
Yeah.
and he had this idea of bringing the Jewish state back to Israel.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just an idea. And then the Rothschilds got involved, and they said, hey, this is a good idea. Let's take our people and let's go back and take over Israel and create Great Israel. And they funded it. So the Zionist movement started with the Rothschilds because they're the ones that put the money behind it.
So it's a country club.
And then all of a sudden they say, well, we want to go back to Israel. No, let's go back to like Uganda first.
I remember. Yeah. There were other land masses that they considered. Let's just say
They
that.
considered other land masses before Israel.
Yep.
Uganda being one of them.
Yep.
And they actually had a deal with the British government to go to Uganda.
Yep.
And
And to usurp that land.
yeah, and the people are like, no, like we don't want to go to Africa.
Yeah, we good. We
We're
good. We good.
Like, okay, let's just go to Israel.
Yeah, let's go to Israel because they kind of sort of look like us.
And that's the same time that this idea of Judeo-Christian became a thing.
Yes.
You have the Schofield Bible become a thing where you tie Christianity to being able to protect Israel. Then you have replacement theory and non-replacement theory become a thing. And that's a whole nother theological discussion.
Whoa.
All this stuff happened right at the same exact time.
So can you be Jewish and not a Zionist?
Over half of the Jews are not Zionists. Actually, the war and occupation of Gaza in Israel is not popular. So
What? It's not popular to massacre and mass delete people?
people in Israel do not want this either. So Bibi is not overly popular in Israel. People are protesting the street against Bibi. And if you are in America and you question the actions of Bibi and his involvement in Gaza, his involvement with Palestine, his involvement with the United States, and they're like, no, I can't believe you hate Israel. You're an anti-Sem. You're like, wait a second. The people that live there don't like it either.
Your logic is sound, man.
Why do we have to support it when the people that actually live there don't?
Oh.
That's so crazy.
I heard that they actually get better health insurance because of our donations too. I heard they actually get a lot of great things that we in America don't get.
Most of the world is so sick of war.
Mm-hmm.
They are so sick of these imperialistic powers colonizing other nations, telling other nations how to live, how to act, what to do with their land, to removing people from their land.
Yeah, I mean that's like a tweet that I made, and I'm going to read the tweet because I think it's so true, and the tweet is I'll get it in a second. I have to ensure it. It goes like this: the world knows, Americans don't. This is so true in so many ways. The world knows that this is an evil thing that's happening to the Palestinian people. The world has seen it, and actually, if you go to any of the large, NATO-esque type of conglomerates of nations, whenever they vote, the vast majority of the nations are all like, this is evil, this is wrong, and then you have that one black lady that represents America, and she's like, nah, we good. We good. We're going to keep doing this, bro. We got it. So the world knows, but America doesn't, is a common thread.
How many people on the MAGA right go, oh, look at how China handles the Uyghurs, how China handles the Uyghurs? We've heard that all 4 years. Oh, the Uyghurs, China, like they're so corrupt. They have human rights problems. They're like, they're blocking in the Uyghurs, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Massacre, by the way.
But when U.S.'s greatest ally does it, it's like, oh, yeah, no, they're terrorists. Like, they deserve it.
Yeah.
We should just remove them, bomb them, like carpet bomb them, like destroy everything they own, and then tell them to leave their homes because we want to build hotels here. It's fine. It's part of the plan. Of course we deserve that.
Yes.
Let's show up to your house, bomb it, blow it up, tell you to leave, and then we're just going to own it now. Like, what? It's like when American colonists first did it to the Native Americans. Get you sick, bomb you, tell you to leave, and then lock you in a little parcel of land.
Yeah.
People are not okay with that, but this is okay?
Of course it's okay because, Matthew, Israel is my greatest ally.
Thanks for watching the clip. If you want to see the full episode, click here. If you want to see more clips, click here.